The Trailblazers are out of Portland and into an interconference game. And with
well, guys,
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. One last timeout these days, both in the final 3 minutes of regulation, Brent, and overtime. Do you see any impact in close games so far with that?
Yeah, I think coaches now have to be very diligent and very selective about when it is they want to stop the game, Kevin. As you know, that timeout also allows you to advance the ball. And we saw last year with this being sort of the lab for it, many coaches who took timeouts that cost them chances on a free throw, where normally we would see the advancement of the ball, they had to go full court. So teams are still examining how they want to run the last 3 minutes, what they want to do with the timeouts, and it makes for a lot more drama if the game is closer. Plus, that's for sure.
I like having these coaches having to make big decisions like that, too.
I like it, too, because you like to see just how good the coaches are and then how many players can carry out maybe something that has a counteraction or some kind of slip screen where they execute something that carries over from clipboard to hardwood.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Home in the paint.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Dunn kicks to Carter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970, and the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
And for the Blazers, a lot of ups and downs with their history.
A lot of wins, but the franchise has been a bit cursed with some major injuries in the last 15 years. You think of guys like Greg Oden, the first pick in the draft, Bill Walton back in the 70s, and the ankle injuries that he had to deal with. That young team felt like they were going to run the West for quite some time, and those injuries really hurt and devastated the fan base in Portland.
Lillard, right side, and stolen by Dunn.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard, the pass to McCollum, over Levine, and McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Turner looking around. Carter with the block. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Offensive rebound. Carter with the bucket.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's the pass to Aminu. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Aminu against Markkanen. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. McCollum outside. Back to Nurkic. Carter with the block. And he recovers it. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And for Jusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
And that one, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
Carter, the best to Levine. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Allen.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Lillard against Dunn. High arcing shot. Lillard misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Allen over Turner. Nurkic with the block.
Excellent defense by Nurkic on that play. He made sure that shot was not going anywhere near the rim.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Lillard from outside. Tipped away. But they get it back. Allen with the rebound.
This is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Allen. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard attacking. Here's Nurkic. Rebound by the Bulls. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
Allen outside. Inside. It's stolen by Aminu. Passes it to McCollum. Carter with the block. Outside, Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Levine against McCollum. Stolen by Levine. Allen outside. Dunn passes to Allen. Banked in off the glass. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Parker. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's tipped. Here's Carter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Carter's got 8. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. On the floor for Portland, they've got Layman. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's McCollum in at the point. Clock at 4. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Raptors was tremendous. He had 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McCollum, no good.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm. This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Turner finds McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. His first shot coming late, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. Taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Bulls have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Turner kicks to Nurkic. A 3 from McCollum. Portland again missing.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
For Chicago, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Trailblazers trail by 10. And Turner kicks to Nurkic. Pass to McCollum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Open jump shot off the mark.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time. Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Markkanen dishes to Allen. Shot clock at 6. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Allen. Allen's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland. Well, we've got great dunkers now. But you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of me.
Including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top. MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean, just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Turner passes to McCollum, unloads from 13. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And it goes down 2 points. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Levine. To the paint. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Nurkic.
Awesome concentration by Nurkic there to take his time in the post and make the shot look easy.
Allen with it. 37 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Ball's knocked loose. Dunn. Pass to Levine. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded by McCollum. Allen kicks to Dunn. Levine for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Turner against Dunn. Turner finds Nurkic. Here's Dunn in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
McCollum against Levine. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. McCollum trying to get open. Good work defensively by Carter. That's Dowding for Chicago. They won that game against the Raptors.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Connects from 3-point range. McCollum's got 9 points.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from 2nd gear to 4th gear and back to 2nd gear. A defense's nightmare.
Allen surveying the D. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Turner kicks to Nurkic. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And Allen slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
So terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
McCollum against Dunn. McCollum no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Levine good.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Nurkic with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Nurkic. And 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Allen finds Levine. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Dunn. Lillard left side. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Kicks to Lillard. The pass to Harkless. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Harkless. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from AI.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Since the All-Star break, this group has been on fire. Here are the field goal percentage leaders for the season's second half. Well, you look at Allen, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Lauri Markkanen. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
What a shooting exhibition it's been for these two players during that stretch. I mean, nearly automatic for both.
Lillard outside. Back to Aminu. Down against Lillard. Goes up on the wing. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
And Lauri Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most 3-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
Lillard, the pass to Aminu. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They look frustrated, 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Markkanen also setting records for 3-pointers made by a rookie grade.
A quick release, the ball comes off his hands so effortlessly. He's more than a stretch big as well. I think he's a shooter who just happens to be 7 feet tall.
Levine.
The aggressiveness from McCollum there was nice. Not known as a big-time defender, but anticipating where he needed to be, and that affected the shot.
Got a piece of it. Lillard against Dunn. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 21 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
Levine kicks to Allen. Shoots over Turner. Shoots from the right block, and Allen puts it in. Allen's got 25 points.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Over Levine. The 17-footer goes down. McCollum's got 13 points.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
For 3, Levine. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at Portland. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And right now, Chicago, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Down against Lillard. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Bobby Portis is checked in for Markkanen. And a switch here also for Portland. Leonard's checked in.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Turner finds Lillard. They get the rebound. Aminu with the bucket.
Well, huge mistake not to block out Aminu. He loves to generate offense off the glass. We saw it there.
Dunn passes to Carter. Allen against Turner. Turner comes with the double team. From about 16. And too long on the shot. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Aminu.
Well, that athleticism as a combo forward. Aminu doing his best work at the rim.
The Bulls leading by 20. Dunn passes to Carter. Allen against Turner. And slam dunk by Allen.
He's just so efficient, getting his points within the flow of the offense. Great recipe for success.
And Lillard kicks to Leonard. McCollum against Levine. Back to Leonard. The dish now to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Allen. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
Chicago making a switch here. Parker's checked in. McCollum against Levine. A baseline J, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Harkless. McCollum's got 15 points.
Well, defenses gear up to stop McCollum from the three-point line, but he can get around you into mid-range and settle in from there.
Parker, it's good.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Lillard from outside. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
And checking out numbers for Levine. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Mitch Stauskas is checked in for the Trailblazers.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Harkless with it. He's against Parker. To the inside. Goes back up. The shot by Harkless, no good. For Chicago, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Kicks it out to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Here's Allen. 27 points for him. Pass to Levine. To the middle. Out to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Allen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. And he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Some changes for Chicago. Lopez. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey. Advertising, more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys.
But billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
On the floor for Portland. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. McCollum finds Nurkic. Lopez with the block. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Shoots over Payne. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And now that's 35 points for Damian Lillard. Pass to Felicio. Payne looking around. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 3 assists now in this one.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Here's McCollum. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Felicio. Allen outside. Lopez passes to Allen. Bulls moving the ball around. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Turner passes to Nurkic. Back to Turner. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Payne finds Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And there's the pass to Aminu. Here's Nurkic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Will it go? No good off the front iron. Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Allen. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's now 35 points for Allen.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
McCollum. Good D by Holiday. The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Payne kicks to Felicio. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Swanigan, he's checked in for Aminu. And it's Seth Curry in for Damian Lillard.
And a nice job, Evan Turner, slowing down, drawing the body contact, and now finding a chance for the and one.
Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State. You know, he acts as a utility knife for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Allen inside. He's against Turner. Now here's Payne, guarded by Kerr. From deep. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like when he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic. Players are talking about the new sports science. Better sleep, recovery after lifting, playing, traveling, whatever it is. They say it's making a difference. What do you think?
I think it only makes a difference if the guys put it into practice, Kevin. Like, as much information as they can hand out in a team meeting and sort of give you directives about how it is you should rest and when it is you can get your sleep, players won't see those benefits unless they're as disciplined as they are with trying to get better in the offseason as they are with making sure that they get proper rest to be at their athletic best for competition.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
And Portland making a change here. Stauskas is checked in. Swanigan no good.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Lets a floater go.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Curry looking around. Harkless on the wing. Passes it to Swanigan. Over Carter. Misses off the right iron. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Allen. Well, Brent, we're seeing the Hack-a-Shack targets improve their free throw shooting. Rules changes might curb the strategy, though, going forward.
Well, it's been nice to see that NBA players have worked on a weakness of theirs, free throw shooting in particular, to be better and be somebody who can stay on the floor to impact your team's winning. We saw that last year, Andre Drummond being a prime example. The other thing, Kevin, that we've seen too is coaches having to implement strategies, not just to do the hacking, but in terms of their substitutions and who's on the floor. So interesting thought processes from both ends, but mostly go shoot some free throws, guys.
Yeah, practice.
Practice.
Feeds it to Payne. Allen outside. Carter at the elbow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Harkless. Over Valentine. And nothing but air on that one. The Bulls shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Pass to Payne. He dishes it to Allen. In the corner, Valentine with it. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Curry's got the ball. And here's Payne. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Portis kicks to Payne. Over in the corner, Portis. Now here's Allen. Guarded closer. 3 on the clock. From the arc. Portis can't get it to go. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Allen.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
That one good for 2.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
And he makes that one. Allen's got 44.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen against Turner. High post shot. No good off the back of the rim. Now Allen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Turner. Free throw, good, Allen. So he gets them both. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control.